welcome to the Ethiopian Broadcasting Corporation or special episode because Ethiopian Airlines, one of the Star Alliance members, have launched or inaugurated a daily flight to Port Sudan. This is expected to boost people-to-people ties between Ethiopia and the Sudanese as well. It can boost economic and trade cooperation between these two brotherly countries. So Ethiopian Airlines, one of the Star Alliance member, is trying to connect all African nations within African countries as well to the world. So it is carrying out its biggest responsibility in connecting African countries through air. So it has also a plan to connect the rest of 54 African countries in the near future. So now the people of Sudan who are living in Addis are traveling to Port Sudan in the first flight. Now we are also flying to Port Sudan, which takes like 1 hour and a half a minute from Bole International Airport at Addis Ababa to Port Sudan. So this is a historic day for this or for both countries because it is connecting these two brothers and sisters of people of Sudan and Ethiopia through air because the flight to Khartoum has already queued for several reasons. So this is a daily flight for a known period of time because Ethiopian Airlines will maximize its flight to Port Sudan based on the economic or the market situation. So now we are traveling to Port Sudan. The people are very happy. As you see, the plane are very suitable. So this is a very historic day. So we are enjoying this time. We will see what is happening right there as soon as we have arrived at Port Sudan. Stay tuned.
Port Sudan is one of the cities in Sudan, especially in the Red Sea area, and we are also starting operating to this route to link the people of Sudan to the rest of the world, and we are also creating a new route within Africa, and this route is very important for the people of Sudan and for Ethiopian Airlines as well to link the business or the business between Sudan and the rest of the world, especially to the Middle East and Asia, especially in the business terms, and also to transport our Sudanese people across the globe to Sudan and from Sudan to the rest of the world.
Yeah, of course, it's a pleasure to be on this historical flight, and of course, it means a lot for us, specifically the Sudanese who are now living in different countries, different area. So it connects us with our people from Sudan, and yeah, so it gives us like kind of a very good opportunity. And of course, I would like to thank Ethiopian Airlines for this opportunity. And yeah.
We have also a plan to start operation to Liberia in the near future, maybe within a month's time. Hopefully that's also our 66th destination within Africa, and it will be our 141 destination across our system. So that's also create a new milestone in our history, in Ethiopian Airlines history, and in Africa as well. As a Pan-African airline, we are linking all African cities together to the rest of the world.
It's very good one actually, and whenever we go, like the first thing we look for it, of course we look for our Sudanese people to get connected with, but the second and immediately is our Ethiopian. So like wherever you go, the best connection we had outside our home country is always between Sudanese and Ethiopian. So, and that's of course because of the similar culture, the similar also face, and you know, it's always the same. And historically we are also the same, like from the same nation. And for me it's kind of like always the best friend I had outside are Ethiopian. And when someone like from other part of Africa or from European country, when they saw me as a Sudanese or they saw my Ethiopian friend, the first question, are you Ethiopian or Sudanese? So that means a lot and explain a lot for sure.
I would like to say thank you to the Sudanese government and the civil aviation of Sudan to facilitate this inaugural flight to Sudan. This helps us a lot to Ethiopian Airlines and to the Sudanese people, especially the relationship between Ethiopia and Sudan create a lot, and we are also ready to give a service to Sudanese brothers and sisters to transport from Port Sudan to the rest of the world, and we're also creating a business relationship between Sudan and the rest of the world through Ethiopian Airlines, through our Addis Ababa hub. So this will create a good relationship between Sudan and Ethiopia and the rest of the world.
I would really encourage all my Sudanese people and also all African people to use Ethiopian Airlines. It's the best we can fly with, and we have to be proud of Ethiopian Airlines as African, and it's really new spirit for Africa. And thank you to the Ethiopian Airlines, the management, the board, and everyone for this kind of service. And also, I can see also the improvement on the Ethiopian Airlines at the airport with the airplane and with the crew, with everything. And I'm really glad to see this progress, and I wish all the best for Ethiopian Airlines. And it's an honor to be on this flight, and it's an honor to fly, of course, with Ethiopian Airlines.
سلام يا جماعة يا أهل الكرام يا أهل الكرام والشجاعة سلام سلام يا جماعة سلام سلام يا جماعة يا أهل الكرام يا أهل الكرام والشجاعة
Thank you very much, the Ethiopian TV, for this good opportunity. And I'm pleasure to be here with you today to talk about the operation of resumption of Ethiopian Airlines to Sudan. So it's our pleasure to see Ethiopian Airlines today here in on ground Port Sudan. That one of our hope that Ethiopian Airlines to come Sudan, even landed Port Sudan or overflying Sudan.
Really, we are so glad that Ethiopian Airlines flight re-coming to Sudan, especially in Port Sudan. That is the safe area in Sudan now. We will take a lot of benefit from landing of Ethiopian Airlines here in Sudan, because our passengers cannot go to more destinations in our local companies. But Ethiopian Airlines will take a good benefit and good opportunity to our passengers to go all the destination and all the world.
Of course, it is a great opportunity and moment so as to ceremony the inaugural of Ethiopian Airlines first flight to Port Sudan, and this is give on us a very interesting and hopeful, so that all other flights will resume to Port Sudan. Thank you for Ethiopian Airlines resuming flights to Port Sudan.
I feel I'm very proud of this, what happened today. So it will facilitate the movement of our people in both countries, for sure. And this will facilitate the other parties of operations, like tourism or economic issues or something like that. So the Ethiopian Airlines will be a big window to the world also, for Sudanese people and for Ethiopian people also,
to come over the Sudan airspace. So it is very big economic and tourism within two countries.
Our company is a service provider, that means ground service provider. We make support for the Ethiopian Airlines, for example, give him the ground equipment and ground staff to be the aircraft and flight goes smoothly. And we make the flight plan for the Ethiopian Airlines flights if they come here in Sudan and go back to other destinations.
Of course, one of the important ties between nations is aviation. Aviation and that Ethiopian Airlines, all people know that it is the spirit of Africa, the proud of Africa, and connecting Africa with everywhere of the world. So this will be very important for Sudanese people, so as in trade, in tourism, in economic increasing and trade exchange between two nations, and that's very Ethiopian Airlines playing a significant role.
We announced so many times that Ethiopian Airlines will come to Sudan, and we expect from people of Sudan to go through Ethiopian Airlines, to go to everywhere in the world, because Ethiopian is a very, very big company, and it is the spirit of Africa, actually. We know that. So we encourage our people to go through Ethiopian to everywhere, to join, to connect people with Caribbean or Asia or any other place. Ethiopia is a very, very huge company.
We are looking for Ethiopian Airlines comes more than once time a day. Our plan here to all the transit passengers go to other destination by using more than one flight per day. Already Ethiopian Airlines speak with us to raise the flights per day for 2 or 3 flights will be per day. And so the other flights will be big flights and big aircrafts, wide-body aircrafts such as Dreamliner. We are dream to Dreamliners come here in Port Sudan.
Today is a significant day for both Ethiopian Airlines and Port Sudan. We marked the beginning of an air connection between Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and Port Sudan, welcoming Ethiopian Airlines inaugural flight. Ethiopian Airlines is not a new carrier to Sudan and its people. Our first contact with Sudan dates back to 1953. The flight that was welcomed today is as Ethiopian Airlines service to second destination in the country. It is with a great enthusiasm that we commence a daily service to Port Sudan today. Ladies and gentlemen, among the delegates of Ethiopian Airlines who traveled on board the inaugural flight to Port Sudan is Mr. Taklaheimanot Gebreyohannis, Managing Director of Ethiopian Airlines International Service. I'd like to invite Mr. Taklaheimanot Gebreyohannis to the stage to share us his thoughts. Please join me to welcome him.
I extend my warmest greeting to you all. It is with great excitement that we arrived here at Port Sudan today. On board Ethiopian Airlines inaugural flight to the city of Port Sudan with under flight number ET348. Ethiopian Airlines relationship with Sudan dates back to the earliest first flight to Khartoum back in 1953. Ever since our first flight to this country, we have been growing our service, and today we expand it further with a second service Point, Port Sudan. As a Pan-African airline, Ethiopian is committed to connect African cities with seamless air transport services. With our new flight to Port Sudan, we add another link that will foster the socio-economic ties of Sudan and the rest of the world. The service we are commencing today will link Port Sudan with our more than 139 global destinations in the America, Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. The new daily flight will be operated with our ultra-modern aircraft, allowing passengers to enjoy the renewed Ethiopian Airlines warm hospitality with extra comfort. Both business and leisure travelers can enjoy seamless connection to Port Sudan via our main hub in Addis Ababa. The flights are beyond mere transportations. They are the new social, cultural, and economical boosts to Port Sudan and the country of Sudan as a whole. Over the year of its operation, Ethiopian has established a strong connection with the people of Sudan, and it is an honor to serve you, our brothers and sisters, with yet another service point. Ethiopian accomplished many milestones with its Khartoum flight in frequency increase and loan services. Until the flight interrupted in Khartoum, we had 3 flights a day to Khartoum and between Addis and Khartoum. I'm confident our Port Sudan service will similarly see various succession in the year to come. Finally, I would like to thank all the stakeholders who had made the commencement of those flights possible. I would also like to thank every one of you who joined this new link between Ethiopian Airlines and Port Sudan. I thank you. Shukran.
سلام سلام يا جماعة سلام سلام يا جماعة يا أهل الكرام يا أهل الكرام والشجاعة حبيبي ايش جراله حبيبي ايش جراله اللي شاف ايه اللي شاغل في باله يا سارية خبريني يا سارية خبريني عما جرى عما